Hello everyone. I just want to start off by saying thank you very much for your donations and for your continued support. May God bless you and repay you. I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to post an update. I've been on Percocet and morphine, and it's gotten me pretty loopy for the past few days. Anyway, I've never been on Facebook before, and so I was always kind of more of the private type of person than to be on social media sites. However, I figured it might be a good time to try and to launch my GoFundMe campaign, and it's just been a little bit of a pleasure actually reconnecting with some people from the past. So here I am, here's the update, and here it goes. On July 27th, 2018, I was walking home from a friend's house in Sunny Isles, just a few blocks away from where I was living. I had an incredible amount of chest pain. It felt like something was about to explode inside of my chest. And so I got very alarmed, to say the least. I got home, I took some ibuprofen. The pain went away. It seemed to work very effectively for a couple of nights in a row. Then on the third night, the ibuprofen didn't work. The pain returned. I had a really painful night, a lot of pain. I had a sleepless night, and to make a long story short, I had so much discomfort and so much pain that with some coaxing from a friend, I decided to go to the emergency room. As a previous smoker, and from someone who actually lost his mom to lung cancer, I always felt very reluctant to go for a yearly checkup, which I hadn't done for a very long time. And I was always very scared to go to the hospital. So with that being said, I went to Jackson North Emergency. After getting a chest x-ray, I was told that I had what was referred to as whiteout, which means that my left lung couldn't be seen on the x-ray. Means that it was actually covered in liquid. They pumped out over 7 liters of blood. I'm reading from some notes here, just so you know, that I had made earlier. They took the x-ray. They found a mass, a 2-centimeter mass. I was told immediately it was cancer. They tested the liquid to see if it was positive, to see if it had spread anywhere, and ultimately it came back positive. They said it did spread to my chest cavity, and they then checked my brain and my bones, and they found that both my brain and my bones, thank God, were clear of cancer. The cytology report is enclosed. I did post it on the GoFundMe account as well as on Facebook. I was told at Jackson, Maine, that it was stage 4 cancer, non-small cell adenocarcinoma, or a pleural effusion is what it's referred to. They did tell me that nothing could be done about it, that all they could do is give me chemotherapy, and there wasn't a cure, and that the chemo would just be able to buy me some time. And I asked how much time. They said that everyone's different. It could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year or two, maybe if I'm lucky, three or 4 or 5. They said ultimately there was no cure for it, which of course left me totally traumatized. And of course, all I could think about was my beautiful 9-year-old daughter, Sophia, and how I needed to find a way to survive for her. So I'm in the process right now of trying to get in front of some of the top cancer specialists in the country to get a second opinion. And I'm looking for, obviously, a miracle. I'm looking to see if I can get into a clinical trial. I'm looking for some hope, a different perspective, some light, a way to be able to survive this horrible nightmare. And I actually had one of my brother's friends put me in touch with someone who's trying to put me in touch with his contacts that he has in the cancer sector, being that he lost his own wife to cancer a year or two ago. And I thank you very much for your assistance and your compassion in trying to help me. Another one of my brother's friends reached out to me from Costa Rica, who's been heavily involved in a alternative natural holistic cancer retreat, because he also had lost some family members to cancer, has been heavily involved in promoting the retreat. Supposedly they have a track record of a lot of success in treating cancer patients successfully. A lot of people have become cancer free and have become survivors years later. And after educating myself in regard to the natural approach that they have and the treatment that they offer, and after actually speaking with the doctor there, Dr. Gary Gauthier, they have a number of survivors. I'm actually making arrangements to go to the inpatient retreat for a 27-day program. They are offering me a lot of hope in being able to beat this cancer and to become a survivor. As far as taking chemo is concerned, I don't see it as an option. I see it as just signing a death warrant, and that would just give me a matter of time, which is not acceptable to me. The holistic approach is actually it's promising. They're offering me hope and the light that I wasn't finding with the oncologists. The program is $30,000. I am totally penniless right now after having a very hard year. I can only pray for my GoFundMe campaign to be successful, and that I could put together a war chest to be able to afford to go and to have this treatment in Costa Rica before it spreads any further. Taking chemotherapy would be accepting defeat, and so I'm trying to find a way to fight to survive for my 9-year-old daughter Sophia, who needs her daddy to stay alive. I'm only 50 years old, and I've led a very privileged life, which I thank God for. I'm very thankful for all of the blessings, all of the friends, all the relationships, and the great life that I've had up until now. I'm just not ready to give up and accept the chemotherapy. I've got a lot of living left to do. I am looking forward to bringing a lot of light into the world still, especially for my daughter Sophia. And I need to stick around and have a chance to see her grow up. I know everything is in God's hands, and I'm confident that there's a way to beat this and to survive. From hearing other stage 4 cancer, lung cancer survivors who have become cancer free, I pray that everyone who actually sees this video will donate and help me put a war chest together to try and fight this and to save my life. Many streams make a river, and I look forward to hopefully having the opportunity to getting on a plane very shortly and to getting out to Costa Rica to begin this inpatient therapy regiment. It's a 27-day program, and it is something that's offering me some hope that I might be able to survive this horrible nightmare that I'm going through. I can only pray to God that whoever sees this video will make a donation, big or small. Again, many streams make a river, and I have a lot of expenses right now. I have a lot of costs associated with living, my housing, my transportation, my rent, my all types of bills, medical bills, living expenses, the treatment in Costa Rica, just maintaining the cost of living, along with having to face this treatment, and the cost associated with it is just overwhelming. And so I can only pray that this is a successful GoFundMe campaign, and that I can have a way to try and save my life and have a chance to watch my daughter Sophia grow up. So let's all remember to bring the spiritual together with the physical through acts of kindness, through light and love. We can make this world a better place. And I just want to thank everyone for their support once again, for the compassion that everyone has been showing me. So I'll keep everyone posted as to what progresses, and how things stand. Within a few days, I'll probably keep updating everyone every few days to every maybe week or two. I'm just praying that I'm able to get some money together in the GoFundMe campaign, so that I'll have the means to be able to support myself. Since I'm not working, I'm unable to work during this, and I look forward to hopefully having the means to be able to put the war chest together necessary to be able to sustain myself and my daughter, and to be able to get the treatment that I need to try and stay alive. Thank you for your time. God bless you and yours. Thank you.